All right, today's Saturday, September 4th, 2021. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning, and it's 102 degrees in the shop right now. So it's a little warm. I'm going to get some work done today. Plan to take all this back trim off, bumper, tail panels, light bezels. I think I'm going to reuse the originals, maybe get them chromed. Tail panels are good. Bumper's fine. Valances are shot, if they're even there. Like I said previously, I scored a set of new old stock these. And then we're going to try and get to the front. Same thing, just taking off all the trim and stuff and see how long that takes. Really want to take it off without trying to damage it, because a lot of this stuff, like I said previously, is salvageable. And I'm going to get a lot of the stuff chrome plated, so it's definitely salvageable at that point. So let me get cracking, and I'll bring you guys back once I get some work in. All right, so here we are about 4 hours later, and I got the whole back end tore down. We did run into some problems, but I got everything off. These screws right here were pretty stuck, but I was able to get them out. Same right here. These corner fins came off really easy. Antenna came off real easy. This thing right here was a job because I had to drill them out, which didn't take long, but really wanted to go easier than that. So I did have to drill that out. The valance driver's side is mangled, but I'm going to keep that. I'll hang that on the wall. Passenger side is actually pretty good. It's actually really good. Maybe sell that. And then the back bumper. Back bumper was a job. All the bolts were rusted. Impact wasn't having it, so I had to do everything by hand with a cheater pipe. I was able to get it. Where the valances mount is really solid, so that's good. I'm really impressed with that. Around the gas filler neck area is real solid, and then on this side also, where the valance goes all the way around. So that's good. When the repops come, it'll be easy to mock up as is right now. So see how they fit, and then go from there. Like I said previously, on the inside of the trunk, it's really good. Just got a little bit right here on both sides. But outside of that, it's good. Under the trunk is real good. So it's a good trunk. It's a good back end. It's just going to need the quarter work. So what I'm going to do, clean up my mess. Man, I had all kind of rocks and stuff up under there. Clean up the mess, move on to the front, put maybe 3 hours in the front, see how far I get. They did put new exhaust on this thing. I don't know why, but it's got new dual exhaust front to back. It's got some funky leaf spring action going on right there. I don't even know how much pressure that's under, but yeah, this thing's got brand new exhaust. So maybe I could sell that to somebody. I don't know. I don't have any use for it. Man, it's not really used to taking these cars apart like this. Usually I like to buy my cars in pieces. So all this work is already done. But it was good. Good little workout. So I'll bring you guys back once I get started on the front. Alright, so I'm about halfway into this front end. Let's see. It didn't have a driver's side valance, so that was good. The passenger side valance, the bolt was rusted, so that took a little bit of effort. The hood is really good. Really impressed with the hood. It's nice and solid. I don't understand what's going on with all the different colors, because that's white, but it's a factory black car, according to the cow tag. So I don't know. I got the splash guard off. Pretty easy. Right now I'm taking the grill off, and I just wanted to kind of document the process so when the time comes back to put it on one day, it looks like the grill is held on by these supports, the few of them, and then it's held on by the headlight bucket on the inside, and then a couple bolts hold the outside headlight bucket, and then the headlight bucket inside right there with those two bolts. Same thing on this side. So I don't think I'm going to take the fenders off. Kind of disappointed in this fender. It's kicked out. I noticed it was a little close to the bumper. I thought maybe the bumper was tweaked, but now it makes sense that the fender is kicked out. Compared to this side. So I don't know. This fender also has a little hole right here. Really minor. A little bit going on here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's a little ways away. But yeah, let me just get finished up here. I'm just gonna take the headlights off, take the grill off, and that's probably it for today. It's extremely hot in here, and there's no kind of breeze. I basically got my squirrel cage fan. .99 degrees. And the 48% humidity is actually good. Usually it's more like 80. But anyways, let me finish up, and I'll bring you guys back and recap everything that was done today. All right, so I got everything cleaned up. Just to recap, got the back end tore down completely, other than the license plate panel. And we got the front end pretty much tore down. Radiator support's nice and solid. The inner fender supports are nice and solid. Hood's solid. Passenger fender's good. It's just this driver fender, I was a little disappointed in that, but could fix it, or maybe just wait till I find a replacement cheap. The front bumper came off really easy. It had some different bolts, so it had been put on recently, I guess. Like I said, I don't know why the previous owner did the exhaust, whatever, but that's going to be for sale if anybody wants that. I figured the eyebrow and the spear, or whatever you call it, is probably easier to take off when the fender comes off. So, like I say, it's kind of strange because it's got red paint here. It's painted black, and that door is red on the inside, and this door is black on the inside. So I think that driver door might have been replaced at some point, but just really strange. I guess 60-some-year-old car probably has a lot of stories to tell if it could talk. So that's going to be a wrap for this episode. I'm going to take the day off tomorrow on Sunday. Monday, Labor Day, I plan to hit this sheet metal. I was waiting for my supplies to come in. I got the sandpaper in. I got my SPI order in. Man, stuff is the truth. I ordered it Thursday morning, and it showed up on Saturday. Plus, looks like they upgraded their boxes, and they got, could be a Riviera. White wall tire, so support that. But yeah, I got some waterborne wax and grease remover. Supposed to use that on bare metal. So Monday I'm going to be DAing 80 grit all the sheet metal replacement, clean it up and get it in epoxy, because just sitting here it'll rust, similar to this stuff. This was left over from Billie Jean that I had saved just in case I needed some sheet metal, and it's rusting just sitting in the shop. So it's very humid. Definitely before I start getting into the bodywork stage and primer stages and all that, I'm going to get this place insulated to help out with the humidity and stuff, and get some sort of exhaust going. But that's a wrap. Enough talking. Put in about 8 hours. Man, this car really kicked my ass today. All these old rusted ass bolts in the back bumpers. But that's why it's called a rematch, because we're going to see each other again in a couple days. So y'all stay tuned.